Good morning. We are at Frozen Head. It is Friday, September, 21st?
21st.
21st. Frozen Head State Park, Wartburg, Tennessee. We are going to do 3 days, 2 nights. It is actually not raining for a chance, but there is rain in the forecast. All the way from Indiana. We have Packet back with us.
Hey.
Stop and Go is up at the ranger station doing the bathroom thing. And just kind of getting ready. Packet is rocking his normal namesake, which is always good.
Big ass bag of shit.
You don't have an idea what the base weight is, do you?
Probably about 40 pounds.
It's funny, 40 pounds.
Base weight or total weight?
Base weight.
25, 30-ish.
25, 30-ish. And then for a change, I'm going to be ultralight, rocking the Kumo 36. Base weight about 9 pounds. Total weight's like 15 or 16. I've got a heavy amount of food, so we'll see how that goes. All right, we're working on walking on this little gravel path here. This is going to lead us to the campground, car camping campground. We'll go through that, and then we're going to get onto one of the northern trails of the park. No real plan of what we're going to do. There's the Cumberland Trail, which kind of cuts across the midsection of one of the mountains. It is only, it's 9:30 our time, 10:30 their time. And it's not that far to go to campsite. I think it's like 6 miles if we went that way. So I think we're going to go up all the way to the top ridge. I think it's North Bird Mountain Trail. We get to cross a couple streams up there. I don't know if it's bridged or actual stream crossing. Never been up to that side of the park. So curious to see what that's like. So I think that's the trail we'll take. Plenty of time. It doesn't get dark till 7:30, so more than enough hours to get there. And I just don't feel like mingling around camp for hours on end. Also, this is the second trip going ultralight. This is even more light than it was the first time. That footage all got lost, which was a shame because it was a pretty good little trip. I wouldn't mind putting some hours in on trail with this loadout just to see how it feels, how it rides. Get a better grasp of what I like and don't like about doing it. I will say so far, beats the hell out of doing my usual super heavy pack. What a good day. So far, no rain, but I got a feeling that will change come tomorrow. A little bit of road walking here to get our day started. I guess we could have probably parked a lot closer, but get the miles in, right? Get the extra miles in, right? Yeah. We could have parked closer, but Stop and Go there is technically ultralight, I believe, this trip, as seen by his much smaller pack. And Packet, of course, is not ultralight, as per trail name. Now we'll see though, once we get to camp, how jealous we are of all the accoutrements that he has, but we will survive. All right, I'm not gonna record all these people trying to camp. And we're coming up on the infamous gate for the Barkley Marathons. This is the start and end point. You gotta touch this gate. Trail closes at 6:40, must be there.
We only have 8 hours.
We'll make it. Fire smells good. It does. Now, will we be doing the Barkley Marathons? Absolutely not. If you're not familiar with that, oh, Stop and Go's filling it. If you're not familiar with that, there's a couple good documentaries. There's one, I believe, called The Race That Eats Its Own. And there's one on YouTube that's really good called Where Dreams Go to Die. Both super awesome documentaries.
About?
The Barkley Marathons. Which actually goes down this exact path. So we're going to get to experience a little bit of that. But at a much more leisurely pace.
Yeah, I read the first half of the Wikipedia article, that's it. I think I know a lot.
You said that's enough. Alright, proper into the mountains now. We're going to do the Bird Mountain Loop Trail. Head up that way. So far, we are going up and up. And I got a feeling, based on my limited experience with Frozen Head, that'll be the majority of our day today is up and up and up. But we'll see. The last time I was here, I took the, I can't remember what it's called, Fire Tower or something like that on the south side of the park. And it was switchbacks and it was nice. And then it just totally went away within like the first half mile or something. And just went vertical. So, don't know if I'm excited to see something similar or not. Time will tell. Stop and Go, initial impressions.
It's a good trail, hardy.
Yes, lots of uphills, right?
Lots of up.
Taking a little mini breather. I think we're both doing pretty good, even though we're sweating. We're just
humid, but otherwise cool.
Cooler than I thought it was going to be at this particular time. Nice and shady. We're just making sure that Packet is okay. We kind of blew his doors off a little bit. That's the difference in, you know, probably like close to a 30-pound pack difference. Literally, not base weight, like total weight. Dude's a trooper, so we just want to make sure, because this is a lot of uphill and sporadic switchback, so there's not a lot of relief.
Just constant up.
Yeah, constant up. But this breeze that...
Yeah, it feels good.
See it rustling is amazing.
Every day is rustling.
Some cool rock formations up and through here. Nice and shaded. This breeze feels good. We did suffer a casualty. Packet is turning around. He may still meet us at camp, taking an easier trail. This crazy guy has been eating like 10 grams or less of carbs a day. And this morning we went to a little country diner. And if you know anything about little country diners, it's kind of hard not to carb up.
Carbs aplenty.
And he went carb crazy with biscuits and gravy and a piece of pie. Yeah. So he's got like sugars and carbs and all kinds of craziness in his system that it's not ready to utilize. And as somebody who's been doing a fairly high fat, low carb thing, doesn't take a lot to really throw your system out of whack. So he's feeling the effects of that. So hopefully he's going to go back down trailhead, give himself an hour or two to recoup, see if he feels a little better, and come up an easier trail than this and meet us at camp. And if he doesn't feel any better, he's just going to head back home, which sucks because it was like a 5-hour drive for him. So, but sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to make the smart decision. And for him, that was the smart decision, and we're not going to shame him about it.
I mean, there's a note for future. Safety is always the #1 concern. So, you know, it's better to pull out early and sacrifice the trip than damage yourself. So
pull out early.
Yep.
No, definitely that is the manly decision. It's not a cowardly thing to throw in the towel. It's you know, especially when you're out here with your boys, to man up and be like, I'm throwing it in. It's a hard thing to do. It's for ego.
Easy to be
macho it out.
Yeah, unnecessary or unknowingly manipulated into.
Yeah, trying to do something beyond what you're physically capable to do. But me and Stop and Go are feeling fantabulous with this breeze, these light packs, this wonderful weather. So we are gonna go all the way to the top. We've made that decision. Going all the way to the top of this mountain and go that direction to camp. So we'll see you soon after we duck under this tree.
You should duck the camera like. Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got you.
It's not. Pretty sure I don't need to worry about this rain baggy.
Ooh, we came from way down there. Hard to get a good image of it, but stop and go, taking a picture of that big millipede. That is not going to pick up the way I want it to on video, but holy smokes, that is crazy
There's an
cool.
enormity to it that won't pull through.
Yeah. Dang.
This is where you need a real camera.
I don't even know if that would quite give us what we
When you
need.
get a good wide angle lens, you could get the space of it, get a good down angle.
It's impressive though. We are still killing it. We are very happy for light packs because holy smokes, but dude, I wish like there was some kind of like air conditioning feel you could get to feel how amazing it is out here on this trail right now. We were worried it was going to be forecast that close to 90. There's no way it's 90 right now. Just like almost no humidity at the moment. Just feels phenomenal. Oh, you can go up those rocks. Oh, this is, let's see. Got some signs. Big Cove Campground. We are not heading that way. Bird Mountain. Yep, so we are headed. Oh, so this is part of the Cumberland Trail.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, the Cumberland Trail is going to be a humongous trail that cuts all the way through the state of Tennessee. Right now it's in sections, and they are working pretty quickly, all things considered, to connect all the trails. So from the bottom of Tennessee all the way up to the north. This will be part of it. I've been looking forward to seeing some of it, and maybe at some point in our future we'll try to through hike that thing once it's a little more connected.
Yeah, when that thing gets buttoned up.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, here we go. Here's what we want. So Cumberland Trail. There's the nice little places they have currently for it. I dig it.
Great Eastern Trail placard.
Interesting. I'm actually not familiar with the Great Eastern Trail, so let's remember that and look that up.
I'm not either.
But here we go.
Attention hikers.
North Bird Mountain Trail is the one we're going to take. Old renovations between Castle Trail volunteers have worked to clear blowdowns, blah, blah, blah. Basically, they've done a lot of work. Please be kind and don't mess it up. Thank you to everyone who comes out here and slaves away in these less than ideal conditions, because we just went up and up and up for miles.
And a little more up.
Yeah, it's unreal out here.
Yeah. Pack it in, pack it out.
You can't really see, but out there, we're starting to get close to the view, so hopefully we'll find one here in a minute and we can have that on video. Onwards. Stop.
Makes me mad.
Whew. So, we've been descending for over an hour, I think, right?
Oh, yeah. Descending?
Descending.
Not for an hour.
We've been descending for a long time, put it that way.
Like 30 minutes.
Okay, it feels like an hour. It's just down. Every bit of elevation that we've gained, we're giving back.
We're giving it back a lot faster than we gained it.
Just as steep too, which is crazy. Feeling good. I'm just looking forward to maybe a place to kick my feet up, even though I'm not overly tired. It's just I know I need to do better about hydrating right now. But starting to get a little bit of view out there. Can't see it on this camera, unfortunately. Let's see if we can maybe. Nope, can't see it. But down, 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 way down, and all that thick, you can't see. But hey, no more upwards just yet. That'll be later for the day. Trail sweet tarts, literal.
On the trail.
Smarties, literal trail Smarties. Trail magic.
Trail magic.
Trail magic.
You got a spider on your.
Do it for real?
Yeah.
Little spider, bro. Whew, we finally made it to the bottom of this mountain. It took us a second. Just down, 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 down. We're gonna take a quick little break, water up, since we've got water right here, before we go up, 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 probably all the way back up. I mean, we're doing great time, so yeah. Maybe a little lunch. Just drink as much water as we can stand before we go back up. Pretty sure we saw some black bear scat, which will be fun. I mean, they're in the area. Probably little tiny guys. Not too concerned about it. Would be kind of cool to see one from a distance. But man, good day. I hope this holds out for the whole weekend. It's supposed to rain, like I say, tomorrow and Sunday. Be
nice to have one dry day.
Kumo is kicking it, digging it, it's riding good.
The
stop and goes.
$40 G4 free is kicking it as well for some cheap UL gear.
Yes, buddy. That thing is packed like a boulder, but apparently it's doing its job. So hydrate up, probably a little bit of grub, and we'll get back to it in an hour or so, 30 minutes. Get a little hungry?
Yeah. I don't know if it's enough to eat a meal, but it is enough to make me want to shout.
I think I'm going to have me some protein.
I had all the protein at lunch, or at breakfast.
Got one of these epic bison bars. We're going to
I got one of those too, man.
Epic bison bar?
Yeah.
These things are good. Uncured bacon and cranberry. So.
That's my day 2.
I've had it before.
That's my day 3.
I'll knock down. And hydrate up, get my meal going. Yo, I need some electrolytes. Let it all out.
Hey, check out this trail mix.
Oh yeah. Take a little bite of it.
I got $100 grand.
Mmm.
It's not sweet.
But it's good. Well, for me, it's pretty sweet.
Does it ever blow your minds that humans can do that?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Like, all the time. Since I was a little kid, it randomly will blow my mind that we can throw things to each other, or just throw things in general, of various sizes and weights, with accuracy.
Yeah. These are the things we talk about on the trail. It's a shame because our lost footage from that one trip, we had a philosophical discussion about medieval literature and I believe ancient Rome as well. But it's gone to the digital gods.
That was a sad day that was.
Check out the little yellow fungus.
Yeah.
What do you think that is?
Mushroom.
Good call. really appreciate your insight. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deep and wide.
Yeah, so these trails like to go just straight up, basically. We've got some, I mean, not straight up, they're switchbacks, but they are brutal switchbacks. So if you're gonna do this, come prepared. Come prepared with your mountain goat legs. Whew, Drury Ridge, we have finally
Reached the plateau.
Finally made it. We went up, back down, now back up. And hopefully here's where we stay for the rest of the day. Tomorrow we can go back down. I'm just kind of tired of seeing down now, because down means back up.
Yep.
Frozen
I just
Head.
wanna stay on top.
Yeah, just on top. I wish we were getting paid with a view. I mean, we can kind of see through the tree line that there is a pretty epic view, but just nothing good yet. But I will say Frozen Head lives up to its reputation of
Absolutely.
stupid elevation gain.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't look like anybody comes up on this. Well, what is this? The North Bird Mountain Trail?
North Bird Trail.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it's as heavily traveled as some of the others.
Definitely not.
It's a little
This is
overgrown.
actually
This is actually pretty good compared to what it was. So it's actually kind of cool up here.
amazing.
I don't know if it's just because we're sweating profusely or what's happened, but it definitely got a little stuffy down at the bottom. So happy to be back up top. I've also unleashed Stop and Go to do his thing in front of me. No longer holding him back. So we're just cruising on down the trail. It's nice and smooth and flat and sudden blowdown. So I guess we're gonna bushwhack through there because otherwise we gotta go way on the steepness. You can't really get a good view of how steep that is. And climb back up, so this will be exciting. Nicely done, sir. I'm gonna turn this camera off because I cannot do that with the camera. Or can I? Let's try. Might be a little wacky looking. Oh yeah. Oh, well, since you made me some nice footholds. Oh, that sucks.
Not great.
All right.
You got more not great here.
So we did it. I mean, once again, like we were saying, not a ton of trail maintenance back here as of yet. So let the adventures begin. Woo. We've done about a little over 6 miles now. Total elevation gain of about 4,000 feet. We're not at 4,000 feet, but just of what we've gained throughout the day. So we've got some up, then obviously some of that down. But the trail is being kind to us at the moment. Well, it's not the views we wanted, but it's the views we get. It's pretty spectacular from up here. Big rock. And super tiny little trail. Little tiny with a little bit of a slant to it, just for extra excitement. Pack off break because it is hot and we are still going up. Surprise! I did say when I was doing the food I was going mostly low carb, but I anticipated maybe it was going to be harder than I thought. It is. Glad I did. And so I brought this beast, Giganto Rice Krispie, which I'm about to enjoy because I need some calories. Oh my goodness. Good. Whew, we're huffing and puffing, but we just came up to this, the legacy tree. So it must be pretty darn old. It is a big tree.
That is an old ass tree.
That's cool. I guess when we get back, I'll have to
Figure out what this
see if we can find any more information about it. It's pretty neat though.
It is.
As we're up on this ridge and when you know, more switchbacks. Story of the day, switchbacks. We're normally like 3.5 mile hikers. I mean, nothing crazy, but pretty good. Whew, we ain't doing that today.
No, sir. 2.5.
We're 2.5, and boy, that's with some effort. Camp is going to be well earned today.
Yes, it is. Hammock gonna feel good.
Hammock gonna feel real good. So it's not too far from the legacy tree. Nice inspirational quote from Mr. Thoreau here to morally get you through the trail.
And that massive square.
Oh, holy smokes!
Out of it is pretty cool.
How did I not really pay attention to that? Goodness gracious, it's bigger than my house.
Looks like the Borg.
It does like the Borg. Nerd alert! I'm not sure I've ever been so happy to see a sign. I don't know what it says. I'm just happy.
It says 6 more miles.
No, don't say that. Coffin Springs campsite. That is us. Thank you. Thank you.
What's this little sign here say?
CT, so I guess this is part of the Cumberland Trail. So we will be on part of the Cumberland Trail. This is part of the Cumberland Trail, I guess.
Right on.
And then also the Great Eastern Trail, which, oh, I think I remember reading about this. Now, don't go taking this as actual information. This is just complete bullshit out in the woods. But I think it's a connection of trails that the Cumberland Trail is going to be part of, so it's going to link up with other trails and make another.
Yeah, that's the Cumberland Trail is a system.
Right. So it'll be like the Cumberland Trail and some others. I don't remember what they are, but that did strike a nerve. Oh my goodness, we're seeing daylight, maybe a view.
Daylight all around.
So this is the problem with this trail so far. It has been hard just for the sake of being hard.
There's no reason for it.
Yeah, there's been no great views. It's just been difficult, which is kind of funny. You're like, cool, we've been up 2,000 feet now. We're gonna get a view. Nope. This is the best.
High.
Yeah, we are high up there. So I also messed up too. I didn't really look at the map. I just we're meeting up with some guys tomorrow. They asked if I wanted to go backpacking. We already had this weekend blocked off. We were gonna go canoeing, kayaking, and we changed our mind and come out here to do this. So I didn't really do any planning. I just kind of looked and said, yeah, cool, we'll go here. I had no idea what the mileage would be on this thing. I was like, it's gonna be like 5 miles, maybe 6. Turns out 7, probably closer to 8 by the time we're done. And vertical. So
but that's cool.
Yeah, I played myself a little bit on that one. Oh,
it's an experience.
It is an experience. Type B fun, as we like to say.
Some of it was type A.
Some of it was type A. More up before the campsite. Go figure. What have we been? 9 miles?
9 miles.
9 miles.
Up and down.
Up and down. This trail is wild, man. Oh, dude. Feel good, though. I tell you what, I've never been more happy with the decision to cut my pack weight than ever.
Man, my pack and my shoes, I'm so happy with both. I feel so much better than I would have.
We still don't even know how much farther we've got to go.
Another 9.
The signs don't have any mileage on them.
It's actually an 18-mile day.
Right. We didn't bother to bring a map, per se.
What's the first rule of outdoors, Jacob?
Yeah, I mean, you probably should have brought a map, but it's not like we're gonna get. It's not like we're gonna get lost. These trails are. Yeah, Packet did. Yeah, we're not gonna get lost. I mean, you can see it right there.
We might. The trail is sometimes a little difficult.
It's not bad. It's pretty easy to see, I think. It's definitely difficult though for blowdowns and stuff. It's just not knowing how far you got to go. But yeah, be responsible. Bring a map. Why wouldn't you? We've been without water for a little bit, so we're happy to find this. We're gonna take a little bit of break, drink as much water as we can stomach, and be back on our way.
It's nice and cold too.
We did pass a camp sign. Once again, no mileage. There's no mileage for anything, but at least as we keep going up and up and up and up and up, we get treated to this
Really cool rock.
super gigantic rock. Tempted just to curl up under there and call it a day. Cowboy camp. I'm sure something will snuggle you in the middle of the night to keep you warm.
I got my bug net.
Might be something bigger than that. Anything cool in there? Hello. Stop and go. You're not gonna believe this.
What?
More up.
I'm shocked. Color me surprised.
Some weird
Yeah.
fungus stuff growing in this rock.
I think it's a form of lichen.
I'm completely.
It gets dried up in the sun.
Yeah,
Curls up.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like it. Huh. Dude,
Happy to see you, man.
you missed the
asses kicked.
you missed the elation on our faces, but Packet went up the other way. He took our advice. He took him a second. He regrouped, and this motherfucker made it.
Beat y'all.
What's up, brother?
40 minutes.
Glad you made it. 40 minutes. Yeah, I'm not surprised, man. We
Awesome, man.
dude, that trail was a monster, man. I cannot begin to describe to you what
I
they
like the table. Like.
what being. So this is our site, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, look at him. He's already.
For tents, it seems like.
Yeah. He's already grabbed him a
We
good
don't have a
spot.
great water situation either. The spring is
Okay.
dribbling.
What's that?
Spring is.
Dribbling. We'll live. We have made it.
Water.
I'm dropping this pack and putting up a hammock.
Barely.
All right, after many trials and tribulations of putting the tarp up, I basically had to redo. I cut my continuous ridge line, just made it off the ends. It was, I don't even know, we've messed with it. We don't even know what's happening with it. It was weird. It's fine now.
It had
Fixed
worked
my,
before, right?
it had worked before. Fixed my ridge line. I mean, everything that needed to be fixed is fixed.
Dismounting.
Dude, I'm telling you, after like a 30-minute
Does not want us
ordeal.
to rest.
I'm over it. But now we're gonna go find a place to hang a bear bag because pretty sure
We in bear country.
there's some black bears out here. I don't feel like dealing with that. That's the last thing I need is to be a bear burrito after I slaved over making that.
Or just lose all your food.
Or just lose all my food, which would also be epically as bad. But hey, this campsite is awesome.
Between those two choices.
Yeah. Picnic table, which is radical. Big table, which
Station.
is actually kind of bad because now it's encouraging me to have a gear bomb, which I've been really good about the last couple trips. But now you can see me and Stop and Go
If
gear
there's a
bombed it.
station involved, you can have a gear bomb.
Yeah,
It's
we
the rules.
bombed it. So, but it's a strange site though because I think this is the first time I've camped somewhere
Yeah, right?
that this is the trail and like you just literally cruise right through the site,
Right through the-
and then right there's the rest of the trail.
But with the site reserved, no one's going to be out in this corner.
They shouldn't be. I mean,
A lot of multiple people.
I mean, if anybody's still on that trail, they're dead. It was like that kind of thing. So,
They still have 40 minutes.
Stop and Go back there. Packet went in here. He got his first choice of site.
I'm so happy that you made it up here.
Woo! So, man, let's hang some food.
I did the black one here, the Lookout Tower Trail,
Okay.
and water source was right there, so
Yeah.
0.9 miles in. After that, I saw a couple really bad puddles. That was it.
There's just water at the tower, maybe.
There is water right here at the Panther Gap. Let me find my other.
Dude, that's way away.
Well, that's only 2.5 miles from here.
That's not too bad. So what happened is this campsite has a water source, and we went to it. And yeah, technically it's a spring, but the water's all going underground.
So according to this map.
So we're trying to figure out, what to do. We're probably going to wait till the morning to get new water.
We're here. Same map, just different legend. There's water here, and there's water down here, and that's 2.5 miles.
All right.
So if there's water there, we're good, I think. Unless you don't have anything left. If there's not water there...
Look, where's the lookout tower?
Lookout tower is another 0.1.
Oh, got it. Okay. Okay.
Cool. I'm actually familiar with that Tub Springs. It's another well box.
Is it an actual box, though?
Yeah, it was last time. So.
Well, that was 6 years ago, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was a minute ago, so we have to hope. I don't know, man. I think what I'm gonna do is eat and then make a decision. If I need to night hike back to where we know there's a water source, I will night hike back to where there's a water source.
So it was a good water source.
Yeah, it was a good water source. That's the problem. We don't know how far it was.
Sort of delirious the whole last.
It's been more than we bargained for, but all right. So we're gonna eat. So for tonight, tuna,
No cocoa for us tonight.
Velveeta, bacon bits. Then I'm gonna top it off with a little
Oh yeah, I'll have my lunch that I never ate.
maple almond butter and a piece of dark chocolate. Oh, so good. So good. So good. All right, day one in the books. It was a much longer, harder day than anticipated. Feels great out here. It's like in the 60s. What do you think it is? 65-ish? Yeah, it feels good. After surgery on the hammock, on the tarp, all the ridge lines that I own, I'm up, I'm hanging, about to put the feet up. I'm gonna read in the Kindle for a little bit. It is a little bit past hiker's midnight. Tired. We had to go search for water, which we did not find. But I think it's only like 2.5 miles tomorrow to some water. So just gonna wake up early, hike straight to the water source, eat breakfast there, and fill up. So we'll see you in the morning.